I may not be a relationship expert, but at my age, I've had a fair few and my fair share of heartbreak. Now, to learn from this, I've scrutinized my own relationships to try and find out what the problems were, what the best practices are. And I've also studied my friends and family's relationships. So I've packaged this all up for you. And number 9 is harder than you might think.
Being a human shield, whether a big dog comes bounding over, soaking wet, or whether it's snowball fights and water pistols. Being a barrier between you, your partner, and a potential threat is very important. So no matter what the situation is, you need to be protecting your partner. Walking into an establishment first, holding the door open, scanning the room, and then choosing where to sit together. Not just that, but also if your partner is having a discussion with the family and then she looks to you for support, you need to support your partner. You need to say, no, she's right. Or in front of your own family. Even more important, if it's your family and they're maybe attacking what your partner does or what your partner says, you need to back up that person. You need to protect them, make them feel safe, not just physically, but verbally and emotionally in and around any situation you're in. Do the dirty jobs. Take out the bins. Cut the grass. Clean the toilet. Allow your woman to be feminine for your enjoyment. Allow her to wear those beautiful dresses and skirts. Allow her to feel clean and attractive and amazing for you. All right? So do those dirty jobs so she doesn't have to. There's nothing more attractive than a handyman, so it's said. So you need to be the man that can do a few things around the house. Now, you don't need to be an expert in everything. You don't need to be a carpenter or an electrician, but you just need to be able to do a few things around the house. Like fix the toilet seat, put up some deep shelving, put up some IKEA, you know, simple things like that. Changing a lampshade is really, really simple. Because if you don't, then you'll be that guy that, oh, he's no use. I'll have to call my dad. I'll have to call my brother. And then they may look down upon you as a guy that can't do anything, a bit useless. And you don't want to be that guy. So, learn some skills. Watch some YouTube. Practice, have a go. It's worth it. Doing some of the chores will really help you build a team, work together, and you'll stop building any resentment. Doing some chores together will lighten her load and make her day a lot less stressful. Just do a bit of cleaning. It's not hard.
Clothes shopping is supposed to be a good, happy time for your woman. You can help with her body image and making her feel less insecure about spending money and about herself. And also, if you look good and smell good, she's proud to have you with her. And that undivided attention, that focused attention, is also a good time to plant a seed for future endeavors or other things you want to maybe touch on later. It's definitely a good time to build love and trust, and that will pay dividends later on. I know it's cliche, but learning to keep your mouth shut is a very good skill when it comes to women wanting to vent and talk and express. They often just want to feel validated for their feelings, which we all do, and is rightly so. So not offering a solution like us men usually do, and just be there and nod and agree. So keeping that mouth shut is a really good skill. All right, mum's the word. Sharing some hobbies together, like hiking, can really help bring you guys closer together. Whether you have some adventures like clambering over a broken stile over some boulders up to height, or whether you're just jumping over a stream and you have a bit of a laugh and a giggle, can really lower the tension and stress within a relationship and build that bit of like teamwork together. So it does really help having those hobbies, those times together that build and help each other, you know, those times of trust when you're out. Other hobbies can help as well, photography or just traveling together. Anything where you get out and about and do stuff together is really, really beneficial for your relationship. Be emotionally stable, right? Sounds obvious. But there's a lot of people out there who get road rage and act poorly to waiting staff or other staff that they feel is beneath them. And the other person is thinking, well, is that going to be me at some point? Am I going to be on the receiving end of that? So, does your partner feel safe? Does she feel that you're going to be in control of your emotions if she disagrees with you and argues with you? You know, does she know that you're reliable? So, number one, never, ever, ever lose your temper. Stay calm all the time. Number two, show your vulnerability rarely, such as at a funeral of a close loved one, or if you've just broken up with your woman, because it shows you're human, but in the right places. Be spontaneous. Take the day off work. Go away somewhere. Or if you're responsible, book the day off work, and book her day off work, but don't tell her. Or just plan a weekend away. Just get away and buy her flowers with unpredictability, or gifts. If she doesn't like flowers, maybe a pot plant. Buy her something with unpredictability. It keeps the spice of life. It keeps things alive and interesting. All right. It's definitely going to help your relationship if you buy her flowers, buy her chocolates, go out for a meal instead of a takeaway. These things are definitely going to keep your relationship alive and interesting. You don't want to be that boring man that doesn't want to spend any money ever because he wants to retire one day. Just do something spontaneous with unpredictability. All right, it's definitely going to help. You'll thank me for it. So that's the top 9 things to help keep a relationship alive and zestful and going places. If you've got any more interesting things to add about relationships, put them down in the comments. Oh, and one last thing, hit that like and subscribe if you found any value in this video. Take care. See you in the next one.
I feel bad now. I've left the biscuits in the van. And what's his name?
This is Charlie.
Hello, Charlie. Hello. Yeah, I haven't got a biscuit today, so